All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Webb, and these are your bell ringer problems for Wednesday, January 13th. We're going to start off with number 9. In number 9, we need to write this decimal 0.45 using words. I called it 0.45 because if I say its name, I already know how to write it in words. So, 0.45 is actually written as 45 hundredths. 45 hundredths. Because when you say a decimal's name, you read the number as if it were a normal number, 45. Then you look at the place of the last digit. That's in the hundredths place. So I would call this 45 hundredths. Okay, number 10, we needed to look at the problem 7/8 minus 2/8. I've got the same denominator, so I can just go ahead and pass that down to my answer. And then I need to look at 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 is going to get me 5. And my final answer is 5/8 because that is in simplest form already. Number 11, I need to simplify 8/16. Now, I know that 4 can go into both 8 and 16, but I also know that both 8 and 16 are multiples of 8. So I'm going to divide by 8 to get this into simplest form. Okay? And whatever I do to the top, I must do to the bottom. So 8 divided by 8 is going to get me 1. 16 divided by 8 is going to get me 2. So in simplest form, that's 1/2. This fraction also can apply our rule that if the numerator is half of the denominator, your fraction in simplest form is going to be 1/2. And then finally, for number 12, they're asking us to take a look at this shape right here, and they want us to give the name of the shape. Well, this is a three-dimensional shape. If it wasn't 3 dimensions, it would just be a triangle. But since each of these sides are a triangle and it's 3 dimensions, that means that it is a triangular pyramid. A triangular pyramid. Okay. And then for our word problem of the day. So, we're going to take a look at number 2 here. And number 2 told us that Debbie bought a $114.99 mountain bike that was marked 1/3 off. How much was the bike marked off? Okay, this is actually simpler than some of the other problems that we had. So, the first thing that we're going to need to do is I need to know my numbers. So I've got $114.99. I've got 1/3 off. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and solve this problem. Whenever you take a look at a problem like this, the first step is to always think about, well, what is 1/3 of $114.99? And I know that that's going to be set up like a multiplication problem. So I'm going to do $114.99 times 1/3. And I know that $114.99 is a decimal, but I can still look at this as if it were a whole number. And I can still put that over 1 to do my multiplication. So, $114.99 times 1 gets me $114.99. 1 times 3 gets me 3. Okay, now I have an improper fraction, which means that I just must divide. So now I need to do 114.99 divided by 3. I know that 3 cannot go into 1. 3 can go into 11 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. 11 minus 9 is going to get me 2. And I bring down my 4. 3 is going to go into 24 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24. Get a 0. Bring down my 9. 3 goes into 9, and I'll just raise my decimal up here into my answer. I know that 3 goes into 9 3 times. I get 0. Bring down my second 9. Once again, 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. When I get none, I am done. So, I know that 1/3 of $114.99 is $38.33. So, the question that asked us, how much was the bike marked off? So, it was marked off $38.33. I'm going to take this a little bit further, and I'm going to figure out how much he had to pay. They didn't ask us to do that, but I'm just going to do $114.99 minus $38.33 to figure out how much he ended up paying. 9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. Cannot take 8 from 4. Can't take 3 from 1, but I can take 3 from 11. I got to borrow and pass it down, though, so that's going to become a 10. 14 minus 8. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. It's going to give me 6. 10 minus 3 is 7. So he actually ended up paying $76.66. Okay, so our hashtag for today. We've had Burr, it's cold. Frosty is our hashtag today. Hashtag Frosty. I'll see you guys tomorrow.